The crisis I'm going to be talking about today is the illegal immigration into the United States. This picture displays the obvious crisis of immigration and crossing the border. The image shows a Hispanic male hiding from Border Patrol while trying to make it across the border without being caught. The Hispanic/Latino population are not the only people crossing the border illegally. According to NBC News, quote, as of 2012, more than 40 million immigrants lived in the United States, but just 46%, or roughly 18 million of these immigrants were Hispanic. Altogether, non-Hispanic, white, black, and Asian immigrants made up more of the non-native population of the U.S. Quote, that is a lot of Hispanic/Latino immigrants. However, the stereotype of only Mexicans crossing the border is not true. My father took this photo while he was traveling this past weekend around the country for his job in Seattle. This is a picture of a homeless person. Obviously, there are numerous reasons for why people are homeless, but a pretty common correlation that homeless people have is them being jobless. With all of these immigrants coming into the U.S. with no money, they are looking for a job. When they get a job, they are taking spots that American workers could have. This can result in American people being homeless. That is a lot of speculation for this person, but it does happen to other Americans. This next image is of a Border Patrol officer bringing in a child immigrant into custody. This brings out plenty of pathos. This child is most likely escaping where she came from and seek for a better life. No one wants her to suffer, and there really is not a right answer with what to do with kids who try to enter America illegally. If the U.S. sends them back, then they are causing her to suffer. However, if she stays, then everyone will send their kids, and that can end up creating countless problems. This crisis really makes the decision very difficult. This is a photo from one of the worst days in U.S. history, 9/11. Obviously, the U.S. never wants anything like this to happen again. With illegal immigration, the U.S. cannot keep records of who comes into our country. This makes it so much harder for us to keep track and look up to see if a terrorist is coming into our country. If they are able to bypass security getting into our country, then there is a huge possibility they will be able to bypass any security in our country. This last image is a cleaning job for minimum wage paid people. The biggest impact that immigrants have on American jobs are the minimum wage ones. They specifically impact the people who are high school dropouts by taking their minimum wage jobs. Not everyone that dropped out of high school has a minimum wage job, but a majority of them do. This can be helpful and hurtful to Americans. It can be helpful because the immigrants do not have any government documents, so the government doesn't have to spend money on them or different programs. This crisis has been going on for decades now, and hopefully America will be able to resolve the issue again. Thank you for watching this video.